And we're on. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the delay. I was having some serious problems with my blood sugars earlier, which hopefully, like we got under control now. Everybody knows in the room that I am a type 1 diabetic, so I was going off the charts and I was afraid I was going to hit ketoacidosis, which is not good. I don't know why I'm having problems with my blood sugars. Got a mind of their own today. I'm going to start everybody that falls into the room after your statement, Dean. So people will come back. Why so rudely? Missed the deadline. How is your day going so far, Dean?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good.
Hi, George. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, we're just letting people get into the room, but we're starting our list right now, George. Having problems with my blood sugars this morning, and I ended up delaying the program.
If it wasn't that, it was the download you got from last night, right?
Yeah. But that started, I think it was like 8:30, 8 o'clock last night and lasted till 1:30 in the morning. The biggest download I've had in a long time. Then I slept till 7, which is really unheard of for me because I'm up at 4:30 in the morning usually, 4:35 at the latest. Oh, you can kid around all you want, George. Everybody will come in soon.
Yeah, I just got the notification.
Oh, it's the honey I keep giving my husband, huh? Maybe I should just quit feeding him. Yeah, I'm gonna, after I get off this afternoon, I'm gonna pop in a little bit of Irish love dinner. Got a great big corned beef and cabbage and new potatoes and carrots and I'm gonna pop that in the oven, get that all done so my husband gets home. Hey, Snow Wolf. I'm back. Having bad blood sugars. Survived last night's download. Stopped at 1:30 this morning. Got a slow moving room. Everybody came in earlier. Hope they come back. I did reset the broadcast though, so that should help. If not, it'll just be the couple of us. You want to throw a general reading for the entirety of the collective and see how our week's looking coming up?
Okay.
You do Celtic.
Okay.
Hi, Tammy. They're coming in now. Just got my mouse nice mixed up here. change of scenery as I'm in my dining room right now. I've been writing, and I like to spread out, make a mess when I write. For the collective, I got the underlying card is partnerships with the Two of Cups. So this week's energy says that we in the collective are moving forward quickly with the Chariot. If I can pick up my cards. With the Chariot cards crossed by happy family. So that looks good. Above us, we have the King of the King of Wands, which is our fire, our strength, our in protection of our family, making sound decisions, strong support. We have, as a collective, had a lot of worry on our mind. I think this is probably political worries that have been coming up lately. It sort of has the whole collective worried and a little bit angst. But we can unchain ourselves and know that we're going to get through this terrible time. Underlying, we have the Four of Pentacles. I think everybody's holding on to their money with changing prices and gas prices and all that. We're all being careful how we're spending money right now, because it's in a constant change, and we're all feeling it in our pocketbooks. So we're taking care of the basic necessities and not being frivolous with our money. We have the Ace of Wands in our future. That's our strength, our integrity, our fire. I think as a collective and as a nation, we have that strength. We have that integrity. We're watching what's going on. We're helping where we can. We as a nation and as a collective stand in our power and our truths. We have the Knight of Cups moving forward with emotional support everywhere. This is a nice, fast moving night, and we're delivering as many messages as we can and support for everyone around. We're helping out that King of Wands or that King of Swords right now. We're fighting for the strength of people in this world, people in the collective. We want to send our love, our truth, our strength, our power forward. I think in the end, we will all celebrate the hard work that everybody's been putting in. And we are being very charitable at this time with help with other people's thinking outside of ourselves and helping people along and through this world as best we can, either by emotional support or even by financial support for those that can afford to donate to help out any causes. So, what do you got, Dean?
I feel like we see ourselves as strong individuals, but we're also afraid to take action in things. We're afraid to be aggressive, to take action. I also feel as though we present like this image where we kind of like we want to make the difference, make a change, but in reality we want to go within and focus on our own selves first, because it's like we have that focus on self first, then if we have time, work on address what's going on around us. I do feel like we also feel like we are in a situation where it's not that we don't want to give that charity, that love, that affection. It's just that I think a lot of it's the fear, or it's the lack of knowing what can happen next. I see we are at a time where we're searching for truth and justice and want accountability across the board, but at the same time we keep remembering the past. It's like we want to move forward, but it's like our actions suggest otherwise, right? We have these ideas that we want to do do X, Y, and Z, but we're comfortable with the past as well. It's all, and I think a lot of it's fear based on being scrutinized and being vulnerable for having our opinions. That's what I got.
Hi, Sherry.
Isn't that weird though? Isn't that a weird message?
Yes.
It is, because like I said, we have this.
I think it's really dead on though, because we're looking at our histories versus our.
Because I have the strength countered with opposed by the Knight of Wands. On the surface, I had the the Three of Wands, and above us, I had the Queen of Cups. This is just showing you the cards, everybody. I had Justice in the past. I had the Six of Cups for the future. And then the last four, I had the World, how we see ourselves. Of course, we have everything. We're optimistic, with the Six of Swords for our future. But again, we fear the rejection with the Five of Pentacles. Why? Because we're afraid to be vulnerable. Because this is the Nine of Wands. That's all about being guarded and insecure with yourself. And ultimately, we can have anything our hearts desire, but because I do have the Emperor here on the bottom of my deck, it's just, I feel like we want to be involved, but at the same time, we don't want to be involved with whatever that is.
I think we have, when it comes to the political side of things with Ukraine, I think many of us feel like we would love to go in and help them out, but yet we don't want to sacrifice our own people to do that, because we've been in these 20-year wars and we've lost so many people. But yeah, give them all the guns they need. Give them all the help they need to fight their own war. I don't know. It's really I so understand why NATO and the allied countries fear stepping forward and helping them hands on, boots on the ground, because the last thing we need is a world war, and we don't want a repeat of World War II. I mean, that would just be atrocious. And can we trust Putin to not do something really stupid and try to destroy the world? I don't think he would. I mean, I think he has the same stopgaps as Trump did. He has the button, but if he pushes the button, the people that have to trigger it aren't going to follow that order. I just don't see how they would. They're not only destroying others, but they're destroying everybody, including themselves. And I just don't see that. I'm glad you got your package, Vivian. Also want to welcome Sherry Kirk, and thanks for coming back in. I announced earlier I'm having terrible stability problems with my blood sugars today. They have been shooting up over 300, which is not normal for me because I'm usually have really, really tight range, and it can cause me some serious medical problems. I'm having problems seeing out of my right eye right now as my vision's getting blurry from the high blood sugars. It's like pouring alcohol into your eyes. It messes my sight up. But other than that, I've got them down under right around 200 right now. I'm trying to get them down. I do not know what's causing it because I don't eat sweets or anything. In fact, I had a cup of coffee this morning, and after I drank one cup of coffee, no sweetener, just a little cream like I always do, I was up over 200 in like 30 minutes from coffee. Coffee doesn't raise your blood sugars. It's not normal. So don't know why. I may need to go to the doctor and have some blood workup done. Maybe I have an infection or something that's not making me feel sick, but it's messing with my.
That wasn't intentional, Viviani.
What wasn't intentional? I missed.
She said we both matched today.
Oh yeah, I was making a joke about that. I sent a memo. He must have read it, right? And actually, he's wearing gray, and I'm wearing green, but it does look like the same.
Actually, I'm wearing blue.
Is it blue? Okay.
It's blue.
Yeah, and I'm wearing green, but it looks like the same color with our lighting. Of course, my house is green. My walls behind me. Well, this one, the kitchen is tan, but the walls and the curtains are green. So, and it sort of makes everything. It looks a little bit gray on the light. My office is green too. It's like a pale sage green, but it looks like on the camera it looks gray. But anyways, I did start the list, and everybody that's came in the room is on the list. And I guess the first one on the list is George McKenna. And how are you doing today, George? Hope the weather's great. We're overcast here in California, and I can't see what temperature is because I'm not in my office. And the 1001 spam calls today are also driving me crazy. They already killed my phone once today from spam calls. I'm getting tired of it. My phone on the charger. Sorry about that.
So what are we doing today? Are we just doing 3 cards or 5 cards?
Doing 3 cards. Anybody wants a question, $5 donation. I've changed my PayPal account. I've changed my email address to Guided Light 333. Guided Tarot. It's using that light and tarot together makes a double T in it. I don't know. It makes it difficult to type in. So now it's just Guided Light 333 at gmail.com. If you use the old email address, it merges into this one. So it's become one email. I also changed it on the channel information. And I'm going to update the channel name when I figure out how to do it. And just change it to Guided Light as the marquee. And then I'll add my name and anything else and who's coming on with me and all that. And get new thumbnails designed. But I have to figure out how to make that change in the YouTube system on the channel name. I know it's not that hard. I just have to find it again. I have to watch a tutorial. So 3 cards for George. The underlying card of the reading is the Queen of Wands. That's your stability, your intuition, your fire, your strength surrounding your home. I do see partnerships with abundance with this 2 of Cups, rainbow over your head. That's good. I do think things are moving forward for you right now with the Chariot. And the Chariot's your driving force. You're moving forward in your own power, your own strength. And the final card I got for you is a great card, the Ace of Pentacles. I love this card. I love the way it's depicted. The big pentacles behind that buck's antlers. So it looks like finances are going to be good, coming in steady. Things are moving in a good direction right now for you, George. So it's looking good. What are you getting, Dean?
Right now I have the Hierophant, where I feel as though currently he's in search for some type of truth, some wisdom, some clarity for in his life. I have the past as the Devil, where there was like, I feel like there was like burdens and strains, and not necessarily addictions like it would be, or ego, maybe a little bit of ego driven or hurt. But I also feel like he has some mental drama that he might have to get through with the Five of Wands as well. Some internal strife that he has to work through still yet. But whatever he does, he's going to be successful, because I do have the Six of Wands on the bottom of my deck, and so, which is great because it's telling me whatever the ending outcome will be fine. It's just he's going to have to work through some of his inner issues first.
Hello, Misty, and I added you to the list. She said it's sunny and warm in Arizona. Yeah, we're overcast here in the central California right now. And I think we're supposed to be dropping back into the high 60s again. I didn't look at the temperature today. It's comfortable out there. The next person on our list, I can find my house. My vision is really blurred today. Is Tammy Bambi. Hi, Tammy. Thanks for coming back in. I'm going to change decks. I never trust my deck when I throw the same three cards, even when I shuffle. Why is that happening? It's meant to be.
Okay, so Tammy Bambi, on the bottom of my deck, I do have the Page of Cups. So this is telling me that we're looking for ways to be able to receive love, to be able to receive the anything and everything that we need to sustain sustain ourselves emotionally, to reground ourselves, to regroup, to offer love. Okay, to be at peace at oneself. Okay, so right now it's all about cycles. Right now for you, it's all about an end and a beginning with the death. Currently, in the past, you were always looking for your future, whatever that future may be. With the Three of Wands, you were always looking towards your future, and right now, currently, you will be doing a lot of working alongside others and making progress. And I don't know, progress in I think moving on, maybe progress in there's progress. I don't have more cards here, so I don't know how this reads off. What do you get, Kathy?
Well, the underlying card of this deck is this Knight of Cups. And I don't know, today this Knight of Cups said to me, I'm that supporting friend, somebody that's, giving you that emotional support. I don't know if it's a brother, a friend, a coworker, somebody that's just giving you that emotional support, that's got your back, that's there for you.
Yeah, get the 3 coins.
And underlying that is the Fool. Take that leap of faith forward. You're moving in a new direction. You've got a lot going on right now in your life. And just take that leap of faith. The first card that came out in the reading is the Knight of Pentacles. It is a slower moving knight, but it is a knight moving in a positive direction. You're not going to be financially strapped or everything. Financially, everything's just going to be steadily coming in, and you need not worry. which is the card I still am getting for you in the center of the reading with that 9 of Wands. You're still worrying. I know you're going through a lot right now in your personal life, but just have faith that things are going to move forward. Don't bind yourself up. You need to work through all those burdens and resolve that issue in your head that you're making the right decisions. You're doing what's best for you. You've got your light. Stand in your truth. Step over that fence of worries, and you're in the process of freeing yourself from those worries. You are the Queen of Swords, and I think I've gotten this card for you a lot lately. You've got a great outlook. You are a fighter. You're looking out in your future with strength, with faith, with at your highest power. You're going to take control back over your life, and you've got a lot to look forward to. So just steady as you go. Everything's going to work out, and you're going in a good place. So blessings to you, Tammy. I think you're doing the right thing in the decision making that you're making. You've got the cards that are supporting that you're not going to be left out in the cold. You're not getting those kind of cards. You're getting very positive, upward moving cards. So I think things are going to work out in your favor, and you're going to be good. Things are going to be good. So blessings to you. And did you read for Tammy already today, or me? I think I've got sugar brain going on here.
Okay. So Sherry Kirk, I have you. I think I got this for you before too. The Queen of Pentacles is who you are. Okay, underline the type of person that will be a provider to anyone's needs to help support their livelihood, their life. Right now, I feel like you're in the middle of some internal conflict that needs some resolution, because I do have the 5 of Swords around you. That worry, that angst, that's all around you, like a veil of darkness almost.
She had a health incident. She just got out of the hospital, and she's doing well now. But I think that's what that card is. That's sad.
And there might have been a sense in the past, a sense of loss, a sense of like being separated or detached. But I feel right now you're on the marks into getting back on your feet again in search of your own, or seeking out messages, coming into your own creativity, your own inspiration, your light. You're finding who you are again, and it's okay to start over in a new aspect. Okay, you don't have to go too far. Just start small and work big.
And Sherry, thank you for the video. She sent me a video of her granddaughter. And if you don't mind, can I share it with Dean? Sherry, just let me know if it's okay. Beautiful voice. Absolutely beautiful voice. That girl has got some talent. She's as pretty as can be, too. Sherry, I'm seeing, I know you've been through a lot this year with losing Dennis and just getting back on your feet and that grieving process, and everything in your future is looking really good now. It's probably my daughter. No, that time of day she calls. The first card I get up for you is the 10 of Wands, and this is you letting go of all those burdens that you had, and that grief and that sorrow, and you've packed your bags and only kept the most important things that belong in your heart. And you're moving forward now with that. Happiness is returning into your life, financial happiness and happy family. This is the 10 of Pentacle cards. I think life is becoming much more settled for you now, and you're finding your balance again, and getting control over all the things that you didn't take care of before. You're getting control of your finances and just all the little things that are coming forward, and you're finding your happiness again. And we talked the other day, and it was so wonderful to hear from you, and you're just amazing, doing well. And I had the Nine of Pentacles. I know the last reading I did for you, I also got the Nine of Pentacles. Finances isn't going to be an issue for you. You're going to be financially stable, looking good. And the underlying card of this is telling you you are the Queen of Wands. You have the strength to go through this. You have the fire, and you have the know-how and the knowledge, and you're capable of doing this. Um, you're also a very charitable person. Now you're reaching back into your community with your friends in the church and family, and you're now picking up the pieces, and you're reaching out to others. Um, and that's a beautiful thing. You needed to do that. And you're back in your destiny. You're back in your karmic path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing now. It's been a really hard journey for you, but things are going better. I hope you're feeling better. I know you were feeling much better when we spoke the other day. And blessings to you, Sherry. Dennis is here. I'm covered in chills. He's sending you a great big hug and his love. And he's always behind you. He's always there watching over you. So you're never alone. So blessings to you. And thank you, Dennis, for coming forward. I love your energy. He's got just a warm heart. Oh, I was sure I didn't see. You guys are getting snow again. My daughter and you are on the same storm path. I got hit pretty good this weekend. So, my poor granddaughter goes to snow day tonight. For sure they're going to shut down the schools permanently, which I think is sort of funny. But it's not funny because it is real trauma. But she just, after COVID, and she went through COVID school, lockdown trauma. The next person on our list is our sweet Viviane. Yes, the one on Madison. Oh my gosh. That girl has such a beautiful voice. I'm gonna send a copy of that to Dean so he can watch it. He's always saying that voice is amazing.
So Viviane,
Tony, welcome in. I put you on the list, Tony. Yep.
I have 5 of Cups, so I don't know if there's some anxiety, depression, worry that's covering you. I'm not too sure. Possibly about your past and nostalgia, because that was the next card that was underneath on the bottom of my deck. But right now I have you as the Nine of Pentacles, comfortable with success, not a need. There's no monetary worry, I don't think, but there's something there. I mean, something about the past, or reminiscing. Let's see. I also have around you. I have the Two of Pentacles, finding balance, peace, and harmony around you at this time. When I looking at this card, I say, sit out on your patio with a cup of coffee and watch the sunrise. Hear the birds chirping. I don't know. For some reason, I just hear that. And the future is optimistic with a new beginning of the Ace of Pentacles, where you're on your path, you're on your journey for whatever necessities you need in life, where it's health, finances, foundational support, whatever that is to you, it's the new opportunity paving its way forward for you. But I don't know why I have right here this on the bottom of my deck.
I know I keep getting these two cards for you, Viviani. I recognize them every time they come up as having come up for you before. And that's the Four of Swords and the Tower. And I think you're still working through some personal issues. You know, you're trying to get through it. You're sleeping on it. You know, you're taking at your heartstrings. What do I do? How do I release this? You're looking forward to the new. You're just trying to renew yourself. And this tower moment you're going through is just a transition period. You know, things that have been hard for you, but you've got this great foundation you're working from. And these butterflies are telling me, you know, you're in that wonderful transformation. Things are going to get better. In regards to finances, I've got the Three of Pentacles. That's working hard. That's planning. That's strategy. And I think that's what you're doing with this Four of Swords. This Four of Swords is allowing you to look at everything that's happened in the past and take perspective on where you need to move forward. This is allowing you to build that foundation, and you're working hard. You're planning. You're organizing. You're getting ideas of what you need to do to move forward and make things happen. And I think you're one of those people that's natural for you. You just take charge of your own life and you take care of it. You do have the King of Pentacles on your side. This is financial security. This is stability. I don't know if this is a man coming into your life or a boss or a raise or just you are financially stable, but you've got this King of Pentacles working on your side very positively. And I get the magician for you again. You can manifest anything you want. You know, you've got that power, that magic, that positive thinking, that connection to the universe and to your guides to ask and receive. So manifest what you want to come forward in your life, and you will receive that. Because the underlying card of this reading is that Queen of Swords. You are the Queen of Swords. You stand in your own light, your own truth, your own power. You have great perspective on what's happening, and you're always looking out and moving forward. So blessings to you, Vivian. And send me an email. You got my card along with everything else. So and we'll do that. Get that reading scheduled. I'm trying to get those done before the end of the month. And I have one other request. I have four bookings to do. I'm trying to get them all done before that the end of the month, before I get my surgery schedule, so that I'm not post surgery. If you'll just put me an email to me what day of the week and what time's good for you, because any time's good for me, and we'll get that scheduled. And the next person on our list is Misty Ann. And welcome to our room, Misty. I know I've seen that name before.
So, at the center of my reading, I feel like you have been faced with some trials and tribulations. I feel like you've been looking forward to the end of this cycle, whatever the cycle is that you're going through, and on to the next. I do have the Ten of Swords for you. And I think all you're really searching for is a way to communicate with others effectively and to be in search of your truth, living in your truth. I feel like there were many things around you with the moon. There was either people held things over you, or you were blindsided with something that, like, it was hazy. There was no way of knowing what was to come. Because remember, with the moon, it's all about illusions, delusions, and secrets. Things are hidden, but the moon can also be about a spark of creativity as well. I will get to that in a minute. But I do feel as though people have challenged you again. You do have a heart of gold, and you are a force to be reckoned with, because I do have the strength card. So you really, whatever you're going to pursue in life, you pretty much can do it. You just have to be not to worry about the naysayers and the people that don't have your interests in hand. That's where you need to, like, be kind of cautious with. I do feel like you are looking towards your future and trying to search for your fire again, search for your light, and to be optimistic and creative with whatever you do, because I do have the Page of Wands at the bottom of my deck. So that is what I have for you.
Let me see. And the underlying card of the reading is the Devil. And this isn't like super negative. This is somebody that my read on this card is somebody's been trying to keep you suppressed or hold you down. Want you to be their puppet. They tell you what to do, and you do the beck and call thing. And I don't see that you're a person that's willing to do that. And you are working through this. The first card of the reading I get is that Five of Cups. You're taking all that emotion from that person that's trying to suppress you, and you're pouring it down the drain and saying, you know what, I don't have to put up with this. I have my book. This is a card that indicates that that you're working through issues. You have down, but you have Four Cups in this card, standing up, and your cups are full. So you're just releasing all that is not serving you, and you'll work through that. You're taking a perspective look at life with the Hangman. You're looking, rather than being hung up in this energy, you're hanging there, but you're looking at the view. You're seeing the light. You're taking perspective of what you need to do to move forward. And you will get a good perspective of what's going on in the situation and be able to take control of it. I do see that does have you with the Nine of Swords, having sleepless nights, all that worry. Those crows are messengers. They're above your head right now, and they're bringing you a message that you can work through this. That you do not have to be depressed. That you will work through this. We solve a lot in our dreams at night. And it's a time where we take perspective of what's going on in our lives and get resolution. Because this card came out with a second 9, which is pretty crazy because this is that 9 of Cups. This 9 of Cups meaning is abundance, it's success, it's prosperity. So don't worry about this because you have got the ability to prosper in this situation. You're going to come out on top in this. With both these cards showing up is whatever this is you're working through, this is what you're going to achieve from it. You have solutions. You have prosperity. You can do this on your own if that's what it is that you're looking at is a position where you're going to be out on your own. You're going to prosper. So, and then I threw the 3 clarifiers for this reading came up as the 8 of Pentacles. Financially, you're going through a cycle. This has got the full moon cycle over your head with the light shining on you. It's a very positive card. 8 of Pentacles it's showing hard work, prosperity. With this 9 of Cups, this 8 of Pentacles. This is financial prosperity with the Pentacles. This is success. This is hard work. And you've got the chariot moving forward. And I love the chariot card because one of the neatest things about the chariot card is the driver has no reins. The driver is directing the direction of the chariot by his mental will. What direction am I going? And he's moving swiftly towards it. And it's a fast moving car. And the final card is the death card. This is not a literal death. This is the death of an ending of your current situation and the rebirth into a new situation. I love the rebirth part of this because you know, that symbol of death with that cloak has the light in it. You see the light, you see the future, and it's bright and shining. And you know, it's back to nature. It's back to the new beginning. So, blessings to you. Good luck in this journey through this period of time, and I hope that resonates with you and is helpful. Hey, Tarot Stash. Welcome to our room. And the next person on the list is Tony. Tony W.
Okay, so for Tony, right now what I have for you currently is the Six of Swords. You're looking for a path to a new path, a path of calmer waters. You're seeking to this transition because what you're doing now you feel is not working. I have you have a strong mindset when it comes to running, like being an employee, running or taking control, whatever you're taking control over or have control over, that's who you are. You like to be in control of things because with the Emperor, he's the type of person that's in control of all the elements, with the cups, the wands, the swords, and the pentacles. So all corners of his kingdom, he's in control over or likes to be in control over. Okay. But where it gets difficult is during moments of the Tower where you have like goals that aren't, or ideas that aren't carefully ironed out. So you need to pay attention to stuff like that. You really need to meditate and reflect on what it is you want to do, whether that's in business or relationships, partnerships, where you should, how you should invest your money when it comes to your health, whatever that is, or spirituality. You have to have a strong foundation. Okay, whatever that foundation is, it needs to be strong and supported on good, strong bricks, mortar, lumber. It has to be supported. Okay, whatever you are working towards or in control over, because if you don't have a strong foundation, everything just tends to crumble, and I don't think that's what you want. I think ultimately you're in search for truth and communicating well with others, and you're wanting your ship to come in, whatever that is. But again, your future has to be able to sustain any and all types of things thrown at it. It has to be firm.
She said, so true. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't catch it. The underlying card that I got for this is the Five of Pentacles. You've got worry, maybe a little bit of depression on you. Know that you're not out in the cold. The key to the door is sitting right next to you. You can get up, pick up that key, and unlock that door and enter and get help. I do see that you're going to make it through this. So whatever's got you down is first card in the reading is strength. You have that strength to bring you forward in this situation. So whatever is underlyingly going on in your life right now, you have the strength to get through this. You can manifest anything you want with the 7 of Cups. You have all these steps, all these decisions. Anything you want out of life, just ask the divine to bring to you and manifest this, and it will come to you. Um, and I have the sun shining on you. This is the best card in the deck. This is the one that's going to shine that light on you and make you shine again and bring that happiness back and joy back into your life. So whatever's going on during this period, you're going to come out really well on this, and the sun's shining on you. This I pulled clarifiers for this reading because of the depression and the cycle that you're moving through. You're going to come out in celebration with the Three of Cups, and you got that big dipper above your head, just pouring all that beautiful love and star energy onto you in celebration. Financially, it looks like you're going to be doing well. Whatever you reap, you will sow as you plant your seeds. With the Seven of Pentacles, those seeds will grow and flourish and bring you some abundance. So financially, it looks like you're looking good. You also have the Page of Swords. And I always read this card as you're finding your truth, you're finding your knowledge. She holds her book, and the lights above her head acting as balloons, rising her up to the higher power, to more knowledge, more strength, more spiritualism. And then the final card as a reading is that Ace of Pentacles. You're extremely intuitive. And you may even have abilities. You're looking towards your higher power and your guides to give you that messaging, and you do hear them, and you do take their lead. So when you hear that guidance, follow that guidance from your guides, and they will lead you in the right direction. So blessings to you. And then Stash, it's a rule of thumb in our channel that we are doing pre-card readings, but we do not read for tarot readers because of ethical reasons of reading without consent. And in any reading for a reader, I would like to do privately, just because we are in public and we don't want to air our laundry. Publicly, we are pretty exposed anyways. But I pulled you a oracle card from my Novice Day Blessings Oracle deck, and it says it's a beautiful card too. Absolutely gorgeous card. I love these cards, my new Oracle deck. And it says, a blessed season. Each season of your life is a gathering of precautious moments. Each one has its purpose, unique beauty, and challenge and blessings. Everything is always unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. All blessings and forever blessed. Namaste. Beautiful card. And thank you for joining us today. And that was it on the list, unless somebody else came in the room and I missed them.
I don't think so. I think that was everybody.
Yeah, we slowed the room down when I came in early and then had to change the schedule. I'm so sorry to everybody for having done that. Sometimes life happens, unfortunately. Yeah, and just let everyone know I'm type 1 diabetic, so when my blood sugars are way too high or way too low, I can get in big trouble. So I had to get that under control. So I didn't get, we don't want any medical emergencies here at this house. I'm home alone right now. And
there's one for Valerie S. And it says, "May I please get a message from my guides?" But that would require donation, though, right?
Yeah, but we can do a 3-card reading on her. She just wants a 3-card. Chances are it'll be a general. So the question would be a $5 donation, or we can just do a 3-card reading. It's up to you. She said that's cool. Very cool. 3 cards in. They all always seem to be guided anyways. Because that's what we do. the underlying card of the reading is the Seven of Cups, that manifestation. So anything you manifest, put out there what you're wanting from spirit. Be specific, manifest it, and they will hear you. I do have the sun shining on you. It's the first card coming out of the reading, best card in the deck. Is things are looking really good on you. I get the nostalgic card where you are taking the time to look at your past and watching your growth. From the childhood with his puppy to the adult man and his loyal friend. You're taking the time to take perspective on your past and where you've been and how far you've come. It's always good to do that. And you have risen to your to the higher grounds with the Seven of Wands. And this card's reminding me of spiritual growth as well as personal growth, and you've risen up to that higher ground. When I did the clarifying cards of this reading, I get that you have strength and you stand in your strengths. That you have taken the time to look at what wasn't serving you in the past. You've gathered up the things that do serve you well, and you've moved on from the past to move forward in the future. And you get that Nine of Pentacles and that Ten of Pentacles combining together, showing that you've been prosperous in this part of your journey, and you've brought happiness to your family and that prosperity. So you got a lot of sunshine in your life. Things are looking good, and whatever you're doing it right. And you're moving in the right direction. So blessings to you, Valerie.
So what I have for you, Valerie, the bottom of the deck is all about compromise, right? With the Six of Pentacles. You actually get a bonus card because the card dropped out and during the shuffle. So you are a hard worker and honing in on your craft. You are an effective leader at work. People are noticing you, and which makes you a good asset to help train. But right now, what's overshadowing it is your Five of Wands moment, where there may be some hidden agendas or some strife at work or around family or whatever that Five of Wands is that's overshadowing it. In the past, I have the Page of Swords, where you were coming into your truth, coming into information on how to prosper or manifest, or information on how to be the best you. And I feel right now you are seeking guidance from a higher authority, a higher power, because I do have the Hierophant. So I hope that resonates and makes some bit of sense to you. But that is what I'm getting.
That was the last one that came into the room. And I want to thank everybody for coming in and apologize one more time for us running late and having to reschedule. But we all have things that happen in our life, and sometimes we have to take care of them first. But I do appreciate you guys understanding that. I want to thank everybody for coming in and returning back. I love George's comment. Aren't they matching? Kathy's wearing green, Dean's wearing blue. It's photo magic. Yeah, we're trying to coordinate. And he wears more pink than I do, and I don't wear pink a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we work great as a team. We share guides, and Dean and I are really good friends. So we do read really well together, and we enjoy each other's company and reading together. So, and we have a lot of fun doing it. We have such a great community, and we're really enjoying doing these collaborative readings. We're both working on a project right now. I've been writing a lot, and I should be hopefully getting my writing organized enough to start doing some of my some recorded videos on my writings that I'm doing, so I can get that out there to you guys. And I will keep you informed when I get those up and running. Yes, I agree. Friendship can be underrated. And, I've got a great group of friends in this community, and the viewers, and I love getting to know everybody. So, and I know Dean's the same way, and everybody's such wonderful support. We do want to thank everybody that has donated to our channels in support of our channels. We do this for no profit. We're not monetized. The donations that come in, we use to help support running the channel. Some of the expenses in the background of the channel is StreamYard fees and Zoom fees and stuff like that. Upgrading our equipment, and of course resupplying our wonderful tools and our addictions of buying cards, which help us with our readings. And I think I have decks coming. But I got some on sale this morning. They picked up on my Amazon feed. It's amazing how Amazon does that, isn't it? Hey, you've looked at these, they're on sale now. Buy button. Just swipe here. You don't even have to put in your card. Just swipe. We'll send it to you with no charge. Yeah. Amazon and I have a working relationship, that's for sure. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming in today. We will see you. What do we have going on this week? Tomorrow is Wednesday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday's our designated day off. We had to make a pact that we need a spiritual day to ground and not work 7 days a week. So Wednesday is our Sunday rest day. And so we will be back on Thursday on Hermits Corner, most likely, because we try to switch them back and forth. And then one of us may jump on individually and do a post as well, because we both, are running our own channels. We just have fun collabing together all the time. So we will see you then. We also have Saturdays, Saturday afternoon, our regular Saturday programs, which is general readings, and then our intuitive vibe Sunday spiritual oracles and mini readings on Sundays at 8 a.m. Pacific, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, depending on which time zone you live in. You can join us then on Sundays. And we thank you for all the support and love that we receive and all the wonderful comments. If you could take the time to, before you leave the stage, is go in and give us a thumbs up. That helps our logarithm, helps us bring our ratings up. So, and also I do want to announce, once I hit 525 on my channel and Dean hits that on his channel individually, we are both giving away 5 free readings, 5 30-minute readings. Once we hit 525, why 525? Because that locks us in and allows us to open our community page so that we can better serve you and we can better communicate with you at the up-and-coming programs that we have planned out and guests. So I believe Sophie is joining us again this Sunday on our Sunday program. I got to double check with her, but I believe she is joining us on Sunday on our intuitive side. So anyways, we'll let you go for now. Sherry, I'm going to share that video with Dean. I know he'll love it as much music as she does. And send your blessings to Madison for me. And I hope they had fun in Tennessee. She's in Tennessee right now on vacation. And I will talk to you all later. You have a good afternoon.
Bye, everybody.